What a sad scene. You already know the story of today. Saturday, October, whatever. I don't know. Out here looking around. It's been about a month and a half since I've been out to this part of lovely heaven. Heck yeah. But you know the deal. Delta done push things around. Unrecognizable. We're going to get into some dangerous zones throughout the day before the sun goes down at 4:30. We are. But I'm looking at basically a part of heaven that I haven't seen before or never been to. But it's quite strange because I've been out here at least 15 to 20 times in the past year and 2 months, just about. It takes forever to get out here. It does. I just wanted to see what they had in store for us. If they, expose the greatness out here. Which they have already. So, I'm not going to be too picky today. I'm not. I just want to chill. I drank a little bit too much, the Vinci style, last night. Had to break out the cobalt blue bottles. Yeah, after a decent week at work. But it doesn't matter if I recover anything historic today. It doesn't. Not at all. I have a long way to go. You know the routine? 95, 94, 93, 91, 86, 81, 79% left on the battery. And a long way to go. Let today be wonderful with many great items and experiences during this fall day. Shall we begin? Grab the jug. Always get caught up in the beauty. Let me get going. They might have many things out here for us. Don't know yet. I just found one. I've been here for like 30 seconds. Well, 2 minutes and 30 seconds to be exact. We just picked up a very ragged piece of history right here. And I don't even think it's broken. I think that's the way it is. That's the bottom. Great start for this Saturday. Wasn't really expecting to find something within a couple of seconds, really. Yeah. Probably a little thumb scraper. Gee. Delta got high. Let's rub on the sands right quick and feel the beautiful power within it. Yeah. After I look around a little bit more, we got to go behind us. Yeah. There's going to be tons of chips. Yeah, broken pieces off the old block. Yeah, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a wonderful day. Look at that. Looks like a rock. Excuse the sinuses. Barely 11 o'clock in the morning. And it's about 80 degrees right now. Let me go ahead and continue on. Probably can guarantee that I'm going to find something in the next 9 seconds. Perfect. Add to the metal stash. Green art piece. Bingo. Another one. You better believe I was excited, so I had to bring out the battery charger. Yeah, the iPhone charger. Heck yeah. I'm hoping it's not going to be like what you're looking at all day. Flooded out zones, covered in mud. Let's hope it's going to be things we can actually notice and recognize. But I'm hoping I don't have to waste too much time having to dig through stuff like this. But I know that's got a curve on it. Is it? Yeah, that's another piece. A little baby one right here. Okay, that's all I do is pick up the garbage. So all I do is just come out and pick up the old garbage. And also new garbage, as you saw earlier. Let me go ahead and keep on going with it. I might end up filling up all 4 pockets today. Yeah. Beautiful. Yes, sir. It's going to be a challenge today for real. Probably almost everything is going to be covered up in leaves as far as the banks go. And then a bit of warning. It will be raining today. There's a 50% chance of thunderstorms throughout middle to all the way through the mountains in North Georgia for the rest of the weekend. Yeah, it's going to be a challenge for real. 3 little sards so far. And a nice little, probably late archaic, early woodland point. And then a scraper. But yeah, check out this. Check this out. Excuse me. Ooh, beautiful. I'm afraid to touch because it's going to come collapsing down. So let's just go ahead and not rub on it like we're rubbing on a lady. Da Vinci style. Just leave it be. Beautiful. I know you see that piece of white. I know you do. I better hurry up. I promised the Almighty out here I'd start drinking on the water the second I got to this area. After a long trek through the wooded location. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is unstable. It is extremely unstable. Well, go freaking figure. Yep. Bottom one or top of one, I guess. I'm trying to stay focused on not getting in too deep out here. I barely covered about 109 feet, and I have a few pieces in my pocket of interest, so let me go ahead and try to be careful the rest of the day. Looks like I might be out here all day long. Dang, look at that. Sorry about the shaky video. The noise is kicking in hardcore and my heart's pumping because of the beauty out here. Nah, yeah, that's not the only reason why. It's because every time I take a step, I go deep in certain areas. I have barely covered, just a couple hundred feet, and I just keep seeing it all out here. Wonderful. Who knows what we're going to be finding today? Even within a mile. You just never know. Yep. Let's hope Delta just didn't pull out everything. Let's hope they laid it flat, like on a mattress or a bed or something. Resting, waiting for somebody to come by and recover it before it's lost forever. Let's pick up another one. Oh crap. I know I act like a sissy sometimes. I do. Jeez. I know I still have a long way to go. I might end up spending the entire day in this one single gravel bar looking at every single piece. Yeah, but I highly doubt that. I'm not going to keep that. That's probably some amateur preform. Yeah, I can't keep all the preforms out here like I used to. But I have to definitely focus on the white. For real, I saw a piece sticking up out of the ground that had like some kind of angle point on it. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. That's it right there. That's what I saw. Yep, it's not going to be anything. If it doesn't lift right up, it's not going to be anything at all. Let me keep on going. I definitely got to give this hobby up for a little while. Dang, don't let it get lost. Don't let it get lost. Don't. Recover what you can and cherish it forever. Everybody should have their own little museum. Da Vinci style for real. Well, looks like that's going to fill up the entire right pocket. And it's barely 11:22. Beautiful. Nothing like picking up that ancient garbage. Absolutely ridiculous. I still would like to find some very nice spear tips for real, besides the regular type of garbage we always collect. Yeah. But our collection we're not going to be throwing in the garbage can. Not by any means. It's like that movie, The Bug's Life. Remember that one? Heck yeah, I even had the video game for PlayStation. Of course I did. I haven't cut through here in just about a year and a half. I couldn't go in the water. I couldn't. I was barely budging because I kept going deep in the sands. Every single step I took, it was like a toothpick in a little sand pit in the backyard. My twig legs. I'm gonna get mad if if I get down to this bridge and then it's gonna be 12 feet deep before and after the bridge. It's gonna be a wasted trip. But not really, because look what I get to do. Walk through heaven to get there. Looks like the beavers have been out here, hanging out. I know you see that part of the map right here. Part of the map. Part of the puzzle of nature. I know I'm thinking that if I get in closer, it's just going to collapse that whole side in. But my day might be collapsed if I take just a few minor steps and realize it's going to cause me to go deep all day long. So it's not going to be worth the risk, even though I do like to take risks. Because the history's waiting to be recovered. It is. It doesn't feel like being lost and forgotten. Because the ones who made that stuff a long time ago refused to go quietly. And we definitely don't want them to go. Now do we? Yeah, so they prefer that we come out. They do. Uh-oh. Here we go. Dang it, it's still the freaking same. All right. Yeah, they do prefer us to come out and rejoice in recovering their things in a lawful manner, not an illegal manner, in a very peculiar way, just picking up their trash, picking up their garbage is exactly what it is. And they would prefer us to not forget about them. It's all that is left of them. No, I'm not talking about the angels or the cherubs. I'm talking about The ones who were here a long time before we were. Yeah, these grand sycamore leaves are going to be covering up everything, and I don't have a leaf blower. I see some white. Let me go ahead and... It's almost like I'm walking on the edge of a top of a skyscraper. No, that's nothing. But I always got to pick up the white out here. You do. Yeah, they love it when Da Vinci comes out. They do. And I'm talking about the angels out here too. They love it when we pick up their art pieces. Not all of them. They're still working on many of them, actually. But yeah, let me go ahead and continue on with it. Heart's going to be pounding all day, it seems like. Don't know until I take a look. Chip off the old block. Everything is going to be a chip off the old block. It's falling in from somewhere. And Delta, I know I'm going to say it, Delta just might have uncovered and exposed a bunch of monumental forgotten history out here. Yeah. So keep your eyes peeled. Let's hope we don't miss anything. Jeez. Look at that, look. Crazy, Da Vinci. What the heck am I getting myself into out here? I do not know. Add it to the pocket. Gotta take a look at that later. I heard what you said. You said right. Or you said mine. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to plug in the charger really soon if I keep recording like this. That is not a piece of concrete pipe. This thing weighs a ton. Whatever pot this went to, it had to be absolutely solid and humongous. Cool. Jeez. Beautiful. Life continues with the mold and mildew and moisture. Ain't that right? Got a little run through this little zone right in here. Yep, always have to look at the white. Oh, that's not anything at all. Oh well. Yeah, good little run, nothing much, just a perfect triangle. And looks like it might have been a preform, but it's a blade. It's some kind of giant scraper right here. Heck yeah. And another piece of the piece of the puzzle. I know, and that is all. Yeah. But real nice. Nonetheless, let's keep on going and not try to step on the baby plants. Heck yeah. It's now or never. You know they like to give us great things on the other side of the bridge. Either going over the top or through the bottom. But if I can't get through the water underneath, it'll be time for us to turn back. Not really Da Vinci style. gorgeous out here. I just want to improve the tan for the fall. But check out this piece of burl wood. Right down there. That's wild. I might get attacked. I think I found that here before. I just couldn't move it. Yeah, I can't move it. That's cool though. Thought it was part of a pot, for real. Heck yeah, this might be the first time you ever hear me say something like this, but the closer I get to the point to turn around, the more happy I get. Because I think they did deposit everything on the other side, so I better hurry my butt up. Real fast. Man. I know I see those eyes right there looking back. They don't ever see you. The only time they see you is when I instruct them how to see you. I know I see the flower of life eyes. I do. The petals that create the eyes. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful eyes. Bridget and nose is still there at least for me to come by and say hi. But they will never see you. They never will. They're not meant to see us, are they? Yeah. But they have to learn how to see. To know that you exist for real. I'm going to go ahead and try to recover some more on this side of the bridge before I have to turn back around. You probably already know what I'm looking for. We go through this 1,000 times in my videos, but there was something that I told you that I'm looking for. But you missed the boat. You did. There's something that I told you that I'm looking for as a challenge. Now what is that? The most perfect artifact of all. So I can do what? Leave it out here. One of the best challenges of all is to challenge the desires of your soul, your hobbies, everything. Once you reach that apex and you find something so perfect, so historic, that the most perfect thing to do is to leave it out there. If that's a giant piece of Native American ash, I am going to crap my drawers. No, it's a piece of wood. Yes, okay, good. Thank you for that. Thank you. Oh, it's not about to stuff that in the pocket. I wasn't. Crazy. Yeah, we come across that kind of stuff often, don't we? Yeah. But I'm yet to even, well, in this life, I'm yet to even find that one perfect thing that I just have to look at it and say to myself, that's exactly what I've been looking for. And it's the one thing I'll let stay out there. Well, I'll probably hide it. I probably will get it, in a location where it can't be broken or something. But I'm still waiting for that one thing. I'm not talking about like, spear tips. I'm not talking about like shards of pottery. I'm talking about the real deal Holyfield. It could be a figurine, fully intact, effigy, whatever. It could be something that is more priceless out here than anything I've ever collected, or ever seen, ever saw, ever will. But I'm yet to even find that thing. Out of all my travels, all the places I've ever been out here in heaven, I'm yet to find it again. But when I do, it stays put. Heck yeah. Da Vinci style. Beautiful. Yeah, it's time to go back. Time to go backwards. You guys crazy. 4.2 minutes later, we're almost to the bridge again. Only a couple hundred feet away. But I never saw it when I was in here. When I was cutting through. I'll watch my butt right over this thing. I see napping on it. I think I stepped on it. What's that? Oh, it's a piece of glass. Oh, check out this. Check out this thumb scraper right here. Dang, they love scrapers out here. Oh, I think I cut my finger. Look at this beautiful piece right here. They love hide scrapers out here for some reason. That's a massive piece right here. It could have been, yeah, it could have been the bottom of a humongous point right here. Yeah, it probably was a point. Look at that. There's something about the other side of the bridge. Man, let me go ahead and keep on going with it. It's going to take us at least an hour just to go the next 600 feet. We have to go through that whole entire wooded area again. And you talk about rough. Back to the other side of the bridge where we began the day. On this side, you know what that means. Beautiful. Let's make some grand collections the rest of this day. We got about 5 hours before the sun starts to go down. Let's get started again. Who knows what we're going to collect and recover. Let's hope it's a ton more than what you're looking at here. Yep, exactly what I thought. 5.3 seconds later. Don't ask me how I know what it is. Go figure. I guess it really wasn't meant for us to go on the north side of the bridge and waste 2 hours of the day. Let's continue on for real. How the heck did I miss these? Dang. Camouflage. Time to plug the bad boy in. You know the routine. 11% on the battery and a long way to go. It's now or never. Dang, check this out. Talk about Da Vinci style for real. Beautiful. I can drink underneath that tree all day. All these trees. Happy fall. Let me go ahead and get down there. You know they're holding on to stuff for us. We're about to fill all the pockets. Trust me on that. In this beautiful heaven. There she is. About 2 miles down the creek. They displaced her. Man, what an awesome piece of wood. I guess they're just getting it closer to the parking location so I can get it out easily and not drag it 4.5 miles. Thanks, guys. Nearly impossible to see anything out here. Needle in a haystack. They're really going to have to shove it in front of our faces, like at the strip club. I can see that a mile away. Other side of the bridge. Go figure. Nothing perfectly white at the moment. But like I said, in a way I was hoping they wouldn't stuff it right in our faces. I know that consistency any day of the week. I know, it's just garbage. That's all this stuff is. It's just old school garbage. But we'll collect it, get it out of here, and never forget it again. Long way to go on this one. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sorry that the tree fell down. Yeah. Gorgeous out here. They washed out this entire bank. Oh well. On to bigger and better things, I guess. Yeah, I didn't find much of anything out here at the moment, except a bunch of beautiful trees. Yeah, just old school, turn of the century. Heck yeah. A couple other things of interest. Perfect triangle, go figure. Yeah, and then of course, an amateur piece. Always looking for that white out here. Heck yes. But looking at more stuff, I already know what that is. Curve on it. Beautiful. No design on it hardly today. A lot of design in this. One of my favorite colors, yellow. Looks like this is going to be the beginning of the rest of the day in a different light. Remember what I said about, I wonder where they transplanted all the gravel. You better believe this is going to be the first one out here on the south side of the bridge. Crazy. Check this out. All the rocks. Right up in here. Whoop, it doesn't, I don't have. Dang it. It's going to take me, look at all the white. You know. There's got to be at least 15 in here, but it's going to be nearly impossible to even see them. I know you just saw some white. You just did. But there's no guarantee that that's going to be anything at all for two of them. Go ahead and take a look. Probably it's chip off the old block. That is one right there. They are amateur, as you know what out here. That one's intact. Let me wash these things off. They made these things crazy out here. They just took like 2 whacks and that was it. That's how they made them out here though. Beautiful white quartz. Tip is a little bit broken though. And that's got to be some kind of chip off the old block scraper maybe. Beautiful, beautiful white quartz. Look at that edge on it. Yeah, you better believe there's like, you're going to say, Da Vinci, you better look around here for like the next 3 hours. I'll let you know if I see anything else. I'm just going to focus on the beautiful white out here. It is all over the place. Chip off the old block. Beautiful for the fish tank. I can't take it all though. Masterpieces. It's been about two hours. Haven't found Jack. Nothing at all. Not even a shard of pottery. Shard? Excuse my sinuses. Yeah, but I think you already see it. Perfect white. When you see that white, it's time to get hype up in here. That might be another amateur piece that's starting to thunder in the background. Yeah, that's another one of their little amateur pieces out here. I know it seems like it's just like amateur stuff again today out here. Not one single real, like, I'm talking about like a real authentic looking one. Yeah, this one's single faced. It's still a little bit intact. Sure enough it is. Oops. What the heck am I doing out here? Yeah. You know there's more down the waterway. I just haven't gotten there yet. I've been having to climb all through this and climb through that and do this kind of stuff for the past 2 hours. Yeah, that's another one right there. It is. I think it's intact fully, completely. It is. Cool little find. But you talk about one of the strangest things I found anywhere when it comes to looking in the waters of eternity. There's one single thing to my left that I have to show you. And I think I already know what it is. Yeah, I said left, but this is my right. I just saw the white. I thought it was time to get hype again. But check this thing out. Either this came from somebody's fish tank. It weighs a ton. It's one of 3 things. I tried this before in the past. I did. I tried to create art with the kind of cement that doesn't have the gravel in it. I tried that one time. But either this came from someone's fish tank and it just wore off with time, or that is some kind of ancient natural piece of history right there that came from the bottom of an ocean. Bottom of an ocean. But I'll tell you one thing though. I've found ancient shells out here before. About 3. Yeah. Jeez. I don't know. I gotta take it. Get it out of here. It's not exactly garbage. But this might be an ancient piece of coral. I don't know though. I gotta look at examples. Look at that thing right there. Probably the strangest thing I have recovered out here before in my adventures. Is that another amateur piece right here? It's rounded off on two sides. Can't tell. Let me go ahead and grab this thing right quick and move on out. Heart. And balance. Heck yeah. Look at this thing just hanging there in the center of the screen. But it's hanging on one little spot. Look at that. Cool. Like hanging decorations on a Christmas tree. Da Vinci style. Time to start filming. You better believe I had the bottle down. The jug. You better believe I had to put it down. Check out what I just kicked by accident when I was climbing up on the bank. You know, when you see that white, it's time to get hype. I think we have ourselves here an intact Mora Mountain. I heard somebody say something. You better believe we have a Mora Mountain right here. Or, dang it, well, that could be the bottom of a gigantic point. But let's just go ahead and be confident and say that this is a Mora Mountain. I found one just like this out here about 5 months ago. About another 500 feet up. I mean behind us. Backwards, that is. Dang. I knew they were going to come through for us. Perfect. I know there's another piece of white here, but I recognize that rock any day of the week. It's just been covered up after I put it there like 2 months ago. That is a great find right there. Yes, indeed. Let's hope that is a Mora Mountain. Let me go ahead and keep on going with it. Dang, check this out. I know you already see it. You do. How could you miss it? Beautiful. Trying to get the contrast right so the orange and the yellow stick out. I know it's not really picturesque at the moment because it's not. I hear thunder. Let me go ahead and get out of here. Da Vinci style. Let me go ahead and move my laptop out of the way. It's taking up too much room on the Da Vinci desk. You know the routine. Let's go and empty out this bag real quick. See what we've recovered today out there in heaven on this cold day. Welcome back to the Vinci studio. Go ahead and grab a seat real quick. We'll go over this right now. Had a quiet day out there, short as it was. Daylight savings time getting dark about 4:30, something like that. Yeah, a lot of garbage here. A lot of old school stuff. Thrown into the pockets, thrown into the bags. Quite the collection right here. Add it to the pile. Yeah, beautiful. Many things to talk about in this one. Let me go ahead and start with this thing. Got a bunch of white quartz right here. Add it to the fish tank. These are just chips off the old block. Every single piece is a chip off the old block. Yes, it is. Might have been a knife. I think I'll add this to the study pile. Let me go ahead and throw this to the left side, not the right side. Don't know about this one. What do you think? Looks like it might have been half of a blade or something. I do not know. Yeah, let me go ahead and get the garbage out of the way really quickly. But this is a different kind of garbage. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this kind of artwork. Yeah. Add it to the art pieces. As always, it's got color in it. Gotta use the brain. Gotta use the mind to try to design something else. And they did it right out there, didn't they? Look at that. I know it's a piece of garbage. Why do you think I collect it? Because I'm the garbage man of heaven. You guys are crazy. All right, a piece of a screw came out of an ancient tree or something. Yeah, about 60 years too late. Maybe 45 years, don't know. I have about 10 of these in my collection. Come out of those old cedar trees. The ones that have been killed. Yeah, just found these in the creek, got them out of there. No big deal, garbage, garbage, garbage. Glass. Cool. All right, some nice colors, nice tones. Kind of sharp. Got to be careful with it. Cobalt, my favorite color. And of course, a piece of, I guess, that enamelware. But look at this piece right here. Look at the promise that holds within it. The art. The pile's getting bigger. The foundation's getting thicker. And it's going to be a grand piece. Well, many pieces. Yeah, that is enamelware. I could tell. Right there. All right, that's going to be a fragile piece. Got to be careful with that one. It's going to speak volumes in all the pieces that I'm going to try to create. What the heck is this? Some kind of fake asteroid piece? A shard of an asteroid. No, it's nothing. Just a piece of iron smelting. I could tell you that right now. I just collected it because it looked pretty cool. Just landscaping. For a fish tank or something. All right, throw that to the side. Where else? Weird geometries. Gotta take the triangles back out there later. Yep, spoke too soon on these. Should have just left them out there. They find the triangles more important though than the other Metatron game pieces out there like these. They always try to tell me to leave at least some of the triangles, which I'm going to donate these things back for a different kind of game, of course. All right, moving along to the other pieces. Got the earthenware pieces right here. Different kind of earthenware. It's almost as if every single thing we pick up looks exactly like it's part of the same style of pot. Like the butter containers and all. The giant milk crocks. Whatever it is. Look at that ancient piece. Okay. Moving along. There's a handle for you. Part of the puzzle. Part of the handle. Okay. I have a few of these from before. Definitely not from the same jug. I can tell you that right now. All right. Colonial. Who knows? I definitely don't know. Got to get this white thing out of there. All right. Puzzle pieces from heaven. And then on to the more historic pile right up in here. Yeah. What you think? Mississippian? Late woodland? It's got a design on it. Holler at me if you know. Because I definitely don't know. All I know is that it's antique garbage. Cool. moving along. We'll talk about this piece in a minute, but all these are just like normal shards. That's all they are. Still has mud on them. They're still kind of wet. Yeah, I thought, well, yeah, that's just like a chip or something in that thing. Nothing much. I thought that was a giant nail impression. You might say, but Da Vinci, you might be on to something. Yeah, I thought that was a piece of tile. Look how gritty or how solid that piece is right there. Cool. I like looking at strange objects with the viewers. But you guys don't care about going through every single piece like I do. There's a nice one. Okay. Yeah, they're just normal shards. Like we always pick up. Not always, but 30% of 100% of the time. Little designs. Yeah, cool. All right, other pieces of nature on the table. All right, no big deal. But this piece here drives my curiosities. Probably the most ancient one of all out there. I don't know what kind of clay material this is though. It's solid as a rock and it weighs a ton. Look at the design on it though. This is a different kind of pottery right here. Just imagine those little pieces of sand been held deep inside of this thing. Not deep inside, but on the surface for, I'd say at least 1,500 years right here on this one. But why? Why just one single ancient piece collected? Yeah, but who knows? It's probably the same age as the rest of this stuff right here. Maybe it was just used for a different purpose, like some kind of real hardcore storage container that could stand the test of time. All right, that's a nice piece right there. I know it's not really artistic. It's just something about it though. I don't know what it is. All right, on to the other pieces. Got a gigantic preform right here. Cool. Top or the bottom is broken. I don't know. Part of a blade right here. Cool. Spear tip. Nothing much. Everything's just broken and amateur. Like I always find in that one heavenly spot up there when we go deep out. This is probably just a fake though. It looks like one of those geometric rocks, those polygons. Yeah, just like that. And then the hands of laws of nature just finished it off. That's all they did. No, don't worry about this. It's probably nothing at all. I don't know though. Cool. All right. Got some thumb scrapers here. Little nice ones. Not really that historic, just pieces of their collection. Thumb scrapers, whatever you want to call them. And this little joker here, look at that. That's probably how it was. Yeah, probably a couple of thousand on that one. I was about to say a couple of grand. All right, another one. They love to make them amateur out there for some reason. Single-faced. Yeah. I don't know if this is a Mara mountain or what. I don't know if this is the way it was supposed to be or if this is just something where the bottom is missing. I was about to say the top. I don't know though. That looks like the top. For real though. Maybe the bottom is just broken. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's fully intact. Another amateur piece right here. Yeah. Cool. Amateur piece right here. Cool. As you already noticed the patterns by now, I'd say 80% of my collection is nothing but white quartz. White quartz and clay pots. Shards of them. Shards, whatever you want to call them. Cool finds for the day. They're going to be getting a little bit less as the winter rolls along. Even though it's not even winter, it's just cold. But let me go ahead and move on with it. I'll see you guys in the next adventure. Who knows what we're going to recover out there. Let's hope it's going to be as nice as this was.